Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll explain you the second stanza of the Bangle Sellers, which was written by Sarojini Naidu. In the second stanza, the Bangle Sellers give an account of the bangles suitable for a maiden's wrist. Okay, so here the poet Sarojini Naidu is talking about the first stage of the women. Okay, the first stage of women. So, what is the first stage? The young maiden stage, the stage of young maidens. The young maidens have to wear these bangles, and these bangles are suitable for the young maidens. Okay, wrist means here this one, the wrist. So these bangles are suitable for the young girls. Okay, and maidens wrist, they say that silver and blue colored bangles, not young girls, young women. Young women can wear these bangles. They say that silver and blue colored bangles, which are like the color of the mist of the mountain, will suit her. And the poet is telling that if you can see the mountains from a far distance, you can feel the fog. Okay, so you can see the fog on the top of the mountains, especially during the rainy and winter seasons. You can see that very clearly. So the poet is telling that the mist of the mountains, okay, the color of that fog which is placed on the top of the mountain, so that color of the bangles can be suitable for the young maidens according to the poet. And this suggests the blooming beauty of a growing age. So why the poet is talking about all of this? Why the poet is talking about the mist of the mountain, the fog of the mountain? Because here, blue means here, these young maidens, these young women are like the birds. Okay, so they are going to be bloom one day. They'll become a flower one day when they are getting matured. Okay, so physically or mentally, so we need to have the mental capability to think on our own. We should be independent in thinking. Okay, so when that time arrived, okay, so these people are looking like as if they were bloomed as a flower. Beauty of a growing age. Why the poet is talking about this blooming of a bud? Because they are going to be matured one day. Okay, so that is talking about the growth of the young maidens. Some of the bangles have colors like the buds that are going to bloom on a woodland stream. Woodland stream means the land covered with the trees and bushes. So for example, if we can compare the whole land, okay, so with the world, and the bushes and trees are already grown up women are there in the society. Some of the bushes means the middle-aged women, the women who have already completed their life. Okay, so who have already finished and fulfilled all the dreams of their life, and they have already finished their life and they were waiting for the call of the God. Okay, and these people are like the buds. The young maidens are like the buds which are going to be bloomed one day. So that shows the growth of the young maidens. That shows the growth of young women. They are going to be grown up. They are going to be matured one day. And woodland stream, while some are like the glowing flower on the clear dew drops on newborn leaves. And also some of the bangles are like the, for example, if you wake up early in the morning during the winter season, you can see some of the tiny water drops on the leaves. Okay, and these water drops were fallen on the tender leaves, means the newly born leaves. Okay, so these leaves were filled with the tiny water drops on the top of that surface. Okay, so these bangles are also looking in that same color, the mist, okay, and the blooming flower, and also the water dew drops means the water drops on the surface of the leaf. So those water drops color, the mist color, okay, the blooming flower color, everything was compared here for the growth of the young maidens. So that is why the young maidens have to wear these kind of bangles which are silver and blue. Water does not have any color. Okay, so that is why the poet is telling that water can be drawn as a blue color. For example, if a teacher asks you to make a drawing, okay, so she asks you to draw something on a piece of paper. Okay, so she asks you to draw a sea. Okay, then how can you color the water? You will use the blue color. And if you are very good at drawing, then you can draw with watercolors. Water can also be given as a color, that can be silver or somewhat, that color will be given to the water, no? So these kind of bangles can be owned by the young maidens according to the poet Sarojini Naidu. And while some are like the glowing flowers on the clear dew drops on newborn leaves, all these colorful mist-like, bud-like and flower-like bangles are suitable for unmarried girls. So why do we use these bangles? We are using these bangles for the unmarried girls. Okay, so unmarried girls can wear these bangles according to the poet.